Alright, hello, and welcome to JDL VOD review for week 7. I'm Julia, I'm joined by Lex and Pho this week. I think we have a few more people who might be joining us later. But,
For now, we're just a little
yeah,
group here this week.
as usual, we're going to go through each battle for this week. We're going to go through who won, who lost, what we think could have changed, and the MVPs. So let's start with, Maggie versus Bacon. Let me see if I have their, what's the word? Let's see, did they put their, yes they did. Ah, right, this week. Yeah, so Bacon has brought Donphan, Wizen Galar, Chi-Yu, Hydrapple, Cramorant, and Ambipom. Maggie has brought Mega Swampert, Pelipper, Gengar, Cryogonal, Tornadus Therian, and Heliolisk. Here are Maggie's sets. We've got a very hyper-offensive Mega Swampert, a utility on these with light clay, light screen Cryogonal, which is I think very interesting.
That feels very specifically like Chi you
That's
hate.
what I thought is. I love the Heliolisk set. I think Dragon Pulse feels like I guess like Hydrapple hate, which I think is otherwise a really
Yeah,
good
because
decision.
otherwise I don't think. Otherwise, Heliolisk gets won by it.
I think the Torrent set's really interesting because Psychic against this team is not a move I would have brought personally.
Psychic,
That feels like it's Weezing
yeah, it
targeted.
only hits. It's Wheezing, and it also hits the Hitmontop, but Hitmontop should be like you have better moves to hit Hitmontop with.
It feels Weezing targeted, I think, and I don't think
Windstorm.
that's bad in that regard. Because oh no, you need it because otherwise you have nothing for Galarian Weezing on this team. You have nothing that really threatens it.
Yeah, I can see that, and also your AV just kind of need a fourth move.
Yeah.
And Heat Wave is bad because you're on a main
agree.
team.
No, I think it's actually I can see why. I think it's actually good here. So we got a pretty standard Donphan set. I think the Chi-Yu set. I feel like Chi-Yu wouldn't have been a bring for me if I was Bacon, just because you're up against a rain team.
I mean, so you're up against a rain team, but like a Specs Dark Pulse still hits like everything on that team for almost like what resists Dark? Literally just Comfey
and Absol
and Aggron and Absol, but Absol's not taking a Specs Dark Pulse.
I don't like the double fire moves as well. I guess like you could have brought Psychic. I don't know. It just doesn't feel the best to me. It's a pretty standard.
I do. That's an interesting Weezing Galar set, and I don't like the Misty Surge.
I mean, it's just to get the boosted Misty Explosion.
Yeah, I think Weezing is like much better this week than to just go boom.
I agree. I think it's
funny. I think you give it like Willow. You give it like you make it levitate so it doesn't immediately die.
His team, and then he's brought this set.
Maggie's team,
and he's brought this set. And I don't even want to talk about that Hydrapple.
This is the third time I've seen Metronome Hydrapple.
Why?
What is he cooking?
He likes to go gambling.
Oh my god. You know, I was rooting for him to maybe like upset and like get in the playoffs and beating out Aurora. But like every time I see his sets, it's just like never mind. You deserve to lose. I like the Ambipom set a lot actually though. I think Pursuit's a really fun bring for this week.
I do, because I do think Maggie's Maggie's very like switch heavy. So I think just getting some extra chip, like on the Gengar as well. You can hit Gengar with the Pursuit.
Yeah. Anyways, let's jump into it. Oh, especially with Ambipom as well. I mean, that was a little bit awkward of a. I think the non-megaing first turn, I don't know why you just wouldn't, though. That's the part that really confused me. That's good damage.
I was gonna say Cramorant is like actually not bad.
No, for this.
However, it is walled by the
Really
Heliolisk.
good bring. I think you can tell that that Maggie was expecting to like switch there. I don't know why we.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
that damage. I don't know why we went for Shadow
That
Wall.
damage.
Strange Steam. Strange Steam. Steam. I can't speak. That just feels like a bad switch. Like I feel like you just let Weezing die. Because now you've lost your Donphan, which I think is a really bad trade.
Yeah, for like, I guess you stalled out Rain, but
Here comes.
Here's Rain back.
yeah, it's already back now.
That's damage.
And it did not click Pursuit this time, which is unfortunate.
I mean, to be fair, it gets outsped, I think. Oh, no, it doesn't. You should just trade to give it Black Sludge. I mean, to be fair, it lets you get this guy back in pretty safely. And, like... Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I think Maggie, like, was, like, worried there, because it's like, oh... If Bacon goes for Fake Out, that's just an unlucky miss, like, truly. A good speed drop. Good U-turn. Just, not a 5-0, but it is a 4-0. I think Maggie played that pretty well. I think Bacon...
Yeah, the size was clean.
Bacon didn't play super poorly either. I think he lost in build phase. Really.
Yeah.
Like, for what... Like, during that battle, like, for the team he brought... the only thing I will criticize, I think Donphan was sacky for no reason.
Yeah,
I think...
but like...
I think what would have been better is let Weezing die there, have Donphan come in and just kill Heliolisk with an Earthquake. So Maggie has said she wants to vouch for MVP Heliolisk in this battle, and I can agree with that. I feel like it did a very good job.
Yeah, I would agree.
It really crippled Weezing, which could have been the super dangerous wall for her team to deal with, because it basically completely hard check Mega Swampert. And then it also...
Well, if it was Levitate.
I'm saying it could have, yeah. Like,
yeah, it could have been,
next
yeah.
defensive Will-O-Wisp, and that thing could completely cripple your
Yeah.
offensive, your big guy. And, like, that's really bad. I feel like it did absolutely put work in, though. Like, it did so much. It killed Chi-Yu, it destroyed Weezing, it killed...
It did 90 to Weezing.
It's a kind of a good Pokemon, especially because it can run Life Orb really safely with the Dry Skin. So I feel confident in saying Helios.
Yeah.
I think it did a really good job.
Yeah, I'll give it to Helio.
He was a good lizard today. She was a good lizard
Can
today.
have it this time.
She's so dry. Oh, now we have me versus Nate.
So dry.
And I already know exactly where I fucked up looking back. I want to defend myself. I came off of vacation. I was away for like half a week the day before this battle. Or until like the day of this battle, actually. I think about it the day I came home. Which was that the 18th? Was that the day I came home? Yeah, battled the day I came home, so I was kind of out of it. I was also kind of out of it with building. I forgot like one of my best mons. Oopsies. But Nate also did play very well. I guess Nate won. I guess I will say it now. I'm kind of not gonna be around the bush. So Nate has brought Goodra, Manectric, Crobat, Oberon Hearthflame, Primarina, and Armaldo. I have brought Dragapult, Kartana, Incineroar, Fortress, Mega Pidgeot, and Rotom Frost. In hindsight, I would already fix this team just by bringing our good friend Sylveon. I don't know why I didn't bring it this week. Oh, right, Metagross exists on this team. Still should have brought.
There is a Metagross. That's a good reason to not bring one,
like
honestly.
It's still so solid, especially when I do have an Incineroar. Nate has brought Goodra, Manectric, Crobat, Ogermon Hearthflame, Primarina, and Armaldo. I think this set's really good on Ogerpon. I think this is really good on Manectric, especially for what I brought. Because I didn't bring max speed, I brought this so that Scarf Kartana would always just outspeed Crobat. It actually puts me in a really bad spot because Manectric can basically always threaten it, because even with like resisted moves, because Kartana's Spadef is so low, it can be really hard to deal with. Also, can wave Crobat to like surprise kill, but I think this Goodra set's actually like really bulky and thus kind of hard for my team to deal with as well. I've also brought Special Pult, Specs Pult. This outspeeds everything on Nate's team except for that Terra Manectric.
I am surprised about the Specs Pult into a Goodra.
That is the issue. So it's like on the one end, it's like there's Goodra Primarina. On the other end, there's like there's Metagross, Ursaluna.
Yeah, it's a hard team to find like one thing to break into.
It's like, in all honesty, it is not a good matchup for me in that regard. Let's get into the battle. I mean, I feel like I get a very solid turn 1. And then a very, very, very bad turn 2.
Yeah.
Because seeing that thing was Scarf actually can create issues for me, because now it's like I'm realizing now I'm like I have nothing that switches in the Primarina. Like really, I really don't. Look at that damage. I really like
Yeah, that's not a
I'm
switch.
Missing Sylveon. Like I'm really just missing Sylveon here. I mean, look at that! Like, look at the damage that Skull did to Cart. No, it's like it's put me in a really awkward situation where I can't really threaten.
You can't switch in or threaten anything.
I don't want to cope and say vacation brain, but like I really was building while doing other things. Is my defense, and I think in that regard I wasn't like thinking properly about my opponent, maybe underestimating it a bit. I think Nate prepped very well as well. Like this Goodra set is this Goodra Primarina.
Oh yeah, I think Nate built really good. I think Nate's been playing very well.
No, Nate's absolutely been having a resurgence, and it came at a very bad time for me. Which just unfortunately means I'll have to lock in for my last 2 weeks. But yeah, I actually did a miscalc here. I was actually worried as well, because I was like, I didn't know what this thing's stats were. It could have been max speed still, from like my calcs, and like I was actually kind of worried that like if it was max speed, it could outspeed and just kill Kartana with Flamethrower.
Hello, Maggie.
Oh, hi, Maggie.
Hello, hello.
You just missed your battle.
Hi.
Hey, it's all good.
You defeated Siastone, and Heliolisk is the winner.
You mean Bacon?
You mean Bacon?
You defeated Siastone?
Siastone was a little while ago.
Siastone is no longer with us.
Rest in peace.
Listen. I'm sorry for murdering Firestone, but like it happens.
Like look at that damage from.
He is actually found dead in Miami.
I was also like, oh okay. I switch in Dragapult. I kill it with like a Shadow Ball or Draco, and then it clicks knockoff, which I just was not expecting. I'm like, oh shit, that's GG.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why that's unfortunate.
Yeah. No, I was like, damn, that sucks. Thankfully, I at least returned 1-0. It's not the worst in the world, because I think we didn't actually discuss it. Not only have I locked for playoffs, but the top 2 spots. Actually, because of this battle, though, I am locked out of the first seed for Galar Division, which is the big downside. Which, congrats to Lex, that means you have now locked first seed for Galar Division.
You would have needed me to beat Lex anyways.
Yeah, I would have beaten her on differential.
I was gonna say, yeah, differential is a little bit of a something here as well.
Yeah.
I think I have to give it to Gudra for Nate. Do we feel that? I think this Gudra set's a really good
the Gudra set's
team,
pretty good.
especially with no Sylveon. What was I fucking thinking? No, yeah, I think it's a really good prep. I think it was really well done by Nate. And I guess I gotta lock in these last 2 weeks. This does keep Nate's playoff stream alive. Because, anyways, moving on, we have Leah versus Guy. And this is, I believe, is this Rodom's first appearance?
I believe so.
I think it had 1 other appearance.
It says 2 appearances on stats, so yeah.
It did about kind of recently. Leah did not post her sets, Guy did. So Leah has brought Sandy Shocks, Mega Blastoise, the Fable, and Fernape.
We know the Mega Blastoise set at least.
That was the other week. That was next week, not this week.
No, I'm pretty sure.
that-
I'm pretty sure it got posted.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Pretty sure it was for the Guy match. There were no messages after our match.
Oh, I'm gonna be pissed. I get to be pissed. I get to be pissed. Oh, it's so.
This is the.
All right. And
Listen. It's just the Lazzle at home.
And then Guy has brought Rotom, Starmie, Mega Medicham, Togekiss, Licky Licky, and Bisharp. Let's look at these sets. That feels like a pretty it's interesting little Rotom set. I don't dislike it though. That feels like a pretty standard offensive Starmie set. I think Fake Out. I don't get what the Fake Out is for on Mega Medicham. I don't think it's good.
The belly drum Licky Licky.
I think it's more for Z-Wish, but...
Oh, it could be
no, it
Z-Wish.
is Z-Belgium. What am I saying? Yeah, with that max attack.
What?
I don't like the Double Dance Bisharp.
I was gonna say, I think it's alright, I think.
It's just, I think Bisharp really likes having Sucker Punch, so not having Sucker Punch is like... Especially, like, I don't know. Especially in the King Gambit. Like, I would have loved... Does it have, like, Brick Break? No. So it does nothing for King Gambit.
Honestly, it's Terra Fairy, isn't it? I kind of vibe with it into in Gambit for that reason.
Yeah, you had a weakened King Gambit probably, but...
Which, I mean, that Pokemon shouldn't be appearing until, like, your last Pokemon, so...
Yeah.
Also, I did notice it's not... I think that's a really good Wish Pass there. Especially when...
Yeah.
Why don't we go for... I guess, does Thunderbolt not kill? Because, like, that feels like a really bad switch.
Alright. The Fabled Blastoise set.
I guess now we'll talk about this Mega Blastoise set. This is Mega Blastoise, max HP, max defense, with Fake Out, Substitute, Toxic, Protect. It is so bad.
Especially when it gets parrot and then misses Toxic.
But, like,
that really doesn't
and then
help.
it's
This
gonna get
only
full
works
parrot here
on
probably.
Salazzle because it can heal with Black Sludge or Leftovers.
And because you're
Yeah.
fast.
It doesn't work.
And Salazzle also has access to, like, guaranteed
Yeah.
toxics.
Yes.
That's kind of the point of it.
And it's also, like, the best toxic setter in the game.
That was
Like,
unlucky,
yeah.
but then also, hey, nice thaw.
Yeah.
I don't get why we stayed in there. I feel like maybe it was... expecting the Sucker Punch and just letting it die. That feels so greedy though. Like you know this thing's gonna have Iron Head Sucker Punch as well.
Yeah.
I think this is a good just let it die. Let Noivern die here. Send in like Sandy Shocks, which can like actually threaten immediately with Thunderbolt. Like that's damage. God, that thing does like nothing.
Honestly, just preserving Sandy Shocks here feels like a win con on its own.
I think letting it die here is good. I feel like so. Here's where I think Leah fucks up because I think Leah can win here. I think Leah should just click Sucker Punch. I think Sucker Punch into like Flare Blitz should kill this. Oh, probably Sucker Punch into Close Combat kills this. But Leah...
I don't know if you get it off Close Combat. I think you definitely get it off Flare Blitz, though.
I mean, yeah, it just depends on how much it does. And then I feel like, in that regard, then like... I mean, I don't know if it killed... if Infernate can kill...
Like, Togekiss still has a good chance to run away with the game, but you got more of a chance on your own.
I don't know, it's like, it feels like, I feel like Sucker Punch is the play there. I don't know why we don't Sucker Punch, because even if it switches, it's not the worst for you. I don't know. This is not a Mega Medicham MVP game, in my opinion. Let's not feel like Mega Medicham here. Like, what?
Honestly, this is like another one of Guy's games where I can't even really say anything feels like an MVP.
Starmie, if anything, maybe, but I don't know. It was just clicking surf after surf. Did it good breaking?
Yeah, good damage. It broke a lot of things to ensure like kill ranges. I don't know. This definitely feels.
Yeah, nothing stood out.
Yeah, it feels more of a win off of an opponent's misplay rather than a correct play, or an outplay, if that makes sense. I guess it's Mega Medicham or Starmie though, but like Starmie.
I'd give it to Starmie. Starmie, like Pho said, basically ensured kill ranges. Like, Clefable basically does nothing later in the game because of all the damage Starmie gets on it.
That swap back really confuses me. Why did we, like, why? I feel like it's so safe to just click Thunderbolt, isn't it? Like on Starmie, unless it doesn't kill?
Could be.
Don't tell me that doesn't kill. What was Starmie again? Was it...
Wait, does Starmie just outspeed?
Oh, Starmie does just outspeed, yeah.
Unless it was Scarf, which we don't know what item it was. I guess we could calc it from, like...
I think it just got outsped there. It probably just got outsped.
I mean, I guess then why swap back in the first place? Because it's like we lose health on we're losing health on Clefable. Clefable could actually use the wish.
Well, the two things Clefable wish passed into were that and the Blastoise.
I think Blastoise was already actively on the board, right?
No,
it came in for the first time, took a 20% from a surf, and then went back to full.
Less than that, but
yeah, I think you just trade it back into Blastoise rather than go back into Clefable.
Yeah, it does not. I don't know. That's a confusing battle for me. Anyways, moving on, we have Aurora Vs Pho. Oh, speaking of painful battles, though, like.
So, Pho, what did you do?
What did I do?
What did you do?
I mean, he got
I've seen what you brought.
by Mega Charizard, obviously.
What did I bring? Oh yes, I cooked the Zapdos. I remember.
Oh, that's not
Right,
cooked.
Oh,
this is
it's
Zapdos!
burnt. It's burnt. It's
Oh.
This is
burnt.
an awesome Zapdos
What does
set.
it
Okay.
do?
It cooks.
What does it hit on this team?
Let him cook. Let him cook. Explain your reasoning, Pho.
So this was 2 weeks ago, right? This is probably like about 2 weeks ago.
I was Aurora.
Yeah.
All I remember is I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be unkillable. It's gonna get defense boost and it's gonna be unkillable.
So Aurora has brought Pheasantipity, Napoleon, Crocodile, Eldegoss, Shaman Sky, and Mega Charizard X. Pho has brought Florges, Zapdos, Roaring Moon, Iron Tread, Swampert, and Crocalor. I just want to state before this battle begins,
Okay,
this battle actually makes me kind of upset. Oh my god, that damage.
Look at that damage.
That's Chip.
My Swampert wouldn't have taken that much.
What?
Your Swampert would have 6 kills by this turn.
Yeah. 6 kills in 2 turns.
I feel it. I don't hate this thing.
Pho, unfortunately, you lost because no nicknames.
I keep forgetting.
I feel like that's a really... Actually, I don't know,
was-
'cause you're up against Tread. Or not Treads.
I played this whole game assuming this thing would get Terra Blast.
It's not.
I have learned, very sadly, it does not, and that makes it so much worse.
I don't like that
Sucks.
much. Yeah.
It's so bad.
Not a real
Good
Pokemon
switch.
status.
I feel like this... Were you Clover Cloak? Actually, like, really
Yeah.
good for this battle.
I was gonna say, yeah. I've been fighting Shaman Skies, and it's really nice to just click Clover Cloak.
Yeah, you don't have like.
Oh my
the-
god.
Yeah, Crocalor.
Well, here's the thing. Regular Charizard does not have high attack either. It's like 80 something.
Oh
Well,
my god.
Yeah,
Also,
I'm more surprised
Clicking
that
Dragon
they didn't
Dance,
go for the details
Crocalor
of
is
that.
very well known for having Unaware.
Now, like, if they had
Banking on me
Mega,
bringing the wrong ability.
then clicked the... Like, why aren't we Megaing? Why aren't we Megaing? Like, I don't get it. Why aren't we Megaing?
That is true. I didn't notice
Why
that.
are we not Megaing? We have, like...
It just felt, honestly, it just felt like losing the Crocalor that battle.
No, but, like... It literally, like, fucking doubles! Why are we not Megaing?
And gets
Yeah!
Tough Claws.
Yeah, which is ironically, Crocalor doesn't live if they just
No,
Mega
I
immediately.
know. It's like... It actually puts them in, like... You in, like, a really awkward situation if it clicks Mega Charizard, and then... Like, sure, you become neutral to Fairy. But, like, Florges is not staying in.
But I doubt that
understand,
Crocalor
like,
is running an
immediately
offensive
measuring when you're against the Treads.
fairy
It was
move.
Terra Blast. Still,
Oh,
it's
but it's also Crocalor with no...
Oh yeah, it's
investment.
Crocalor. Yeah.
Also, Florges is probably bulky, so it's not going to do much damage to it with Moonblast, probably. Because it's still neutral. It doesn't have the worst... Yeah, it doesn't have the worst Spadaf. That's passable.
Here goes Zapdos going insane.
Doesn't even kill with +1. Like, what's the fucking point? Like, what's the actual point?
Literally doesn't...
I think this
Literally
is the part
doesn't
in the
kill a
battle where I
+1.
started paying attention when watching it live.
Yeah.
This is when you
I
have to
just saw
lock
Wild
in.
Charge and I was like,
I
what is
got this-
happening?
Got that defense boost, so I live. Now I don't.
I mean, it's dead now. Like, that's the thing, is that, like, now it is dead. Like, I think Aurora, despite that misplay on Crocalor, which is really
Yeah.
frustrating to look at, Aurora's not in a bad spot here, by any means. Swampert's
Yeah.
dead.
The banded Crook honestly put me in so many
Yeah,
bad
Banded-
spots.
Crook is so good. And now Treads is gone as well. Like, I think Yusaki Roar...
But
No,
there's a
like, I
Roaring
think
Moon.
Yusaki this, and you get, like, Shaman Sky in, it can probably kill it with an Air Slash, right? Right? Oh, nope, we're switching out. Actually, that's not a bad switch out.
That's a good switch.
That's not good. Oh, that's really bad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even worse.
This is when you realize that it doesn't have Terra Blast, I'm assuming.
Yep, yes. I realized it didn't have Terra Blast, and I was smiling.
Oh no!
bad.
Do you have Earthquake? Oh no!
Oh.
I think I was watching live, and I was like, oh, that's it. That's game. That's GG.
Game over, man.
It literally went from me thinking, oh, Aurora's got this. Like, why are we switching this back in? It does nothing. You're just letting it set up more. Oh no! You broke it. Like it's healing. Look, ready? No, don't do that. Oh no! Oh, it's that VP Roaring Moon. Like we don't have to talk about it, right?
What?
What are you talking about?
Personally, I think it's MVP Zapdos.
The Zapdos took valuable damage to the Empoleon.
No, it's MVP Roaring Moon.
Like...
This mod comes in when you're in a losing position, and then you win the game.
I'm sorry.
The MVP goes to the little substitute guy.
Why do you mega here? I mean, it don't matter.
Way. This does not feel deserved.
Yeah, no, I before the whole Roaring Moon thing happened, I was like,
I was gonna lose again.
Definitely on the back foot, because yeah, it was the banded crook just put me in so many bad spots that it was
die, right?
You definitely let it die. Yeah. The thing is, I was looking at I was considering DDing on the turn that the crook was in.
I think that would have been
as well because it was a roll to kill me. It was a roll to kill Roaring Moon.
Eldegoss cleans up then because you can't. Hi Parker. Because then you can't substitute.
You did bring in
No,
Charizard.
speeds.
Juliet's currently having a meltdown over
it's
the
such
fact
a bad
that
misplay. It actually it's so bad.
That's a Roaring Moon MVP if I've ever seen a Roaring Moon MVP.
Why do you keep being allowed? Why do you keep having opponents throw when you bring the worst sets imaginable? What are they doing?
I'm gonna bring Screens of Spothra again, and you're gonna regret that.
You can bring that versus me. I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Bring that and bring like Curse Zapdos.
I need to ask if we're actually having a serious match or not, by the way, because we were both making playoffs guaranteed.
I'm gonna ask you. It'll depend on like how like it's looking for like if it would matter for like you, because like you might still be able to make first seed.
I mean, it could matter for you for differential, so.
It all depends if Julie actually beats Guy, whether it'll matter like, for where I place.
I mean, when? Thank you.
All right.
No, I've got my tech ready.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a Roaring Moon MVP. I hate that battle.
This is one of those. This is just a. This is a just horrible matchup for Hannah.
I mean, most
I actually
teams
watched this
are
one
a horrible
live.
matchup into yours.
But like this, Hannah had said it. This is one of those games that just feels like
matchup from hell.
Unwinnable.
So you have brought Z Lilligant, Terra Dragon, Typhlosion.
Z Lilligant with Chlorophyll.
Oh, into this, yeah. So Hannah's brought Gouging Burger, Torkoal, Walking Wake, Doc Spun, Azelf, and Magneton. No, Venusaur. You have brought Hisui and Lilligant, Typhlosion, Lapras, Clodsire, Mandibuzz, Zamazenta. I think the Air Balloon's an interesting choice on Claude.
It's for. It was there for the what's it called? The Venusaur, because Venusaur Earth Power. Like I can switch in on Venusaur pretty easily with Claude. Okay. And if it goes Terra Poison, then Earthquake does a lot of damage.
I wonder what Pokemon Lapras is for. That's Amanda, but that's.
I wonder.
I see we have brought Choice Band Body Press Zamazenta. Because fun fact, Choice Band boosts the damage of Body Press.
Yeah, it's really funny that it does that.
Well, it's kind of the same thing like as Burn cutting its damage still.
It's like, oh, okay.
And then it's a Terra Dragon I do want to mention I did bring Terra Dragon Typhlosion.
Oh, so you get Terra Blast?
It hits Walking Wake and Gouging Fire with super effective.
Yeah, it's just for Terra Blast. Okay. I like the I don't dislike the Burning Bulwark bring. I like Dragon Dance.
I think Burning Bulwark is very good into my team because it neuters Zama.
I dig.
And if I was running physical Necrozma,
I dig the Jetpack Draco. My worry about that said is like you don't. I really like Flamethrower on Wake. It's such amazing coverage for you, and I feel like it's a mistake not bringing it.
But not really into my team.
Lilligant.
Yeah, but I have a Flash Fire.
Yeah, that's true. Never mind. It's not good. I like that. I like the Azelf set. Kind of like a Suicide Lead, can force an opponent to like switch out and get a free knockoff. Is I think the idea because like you encore after they rock, and then they have to switch out and you click knockoff.
Or it's also I've been leading Necrozma as a setup mon.
Yeah.
You can encore me into like clicking a setup move.
That feels like a pretty standard Torkoal set. I think the Boot Spring is interesting here. I don't dislike it. I
like the Clear Smog is there obviously. I think as Zamazenta hate.
Yeah.
Zama and Necrozma actually hits them both because weakness policy and also Dauntless Shield. Or if I was bringing Iron Defense.
I like Doc.
Same with Roar.
Yeah. Doc Spawn's really good because like it kind of counters Typhlosion, kind of counters Assuming Lilligant, kind of counters Zamazenta, and it kind of counters physical Necrozma. So it's like kind of good in that regard.
Yeah, that was actually like the biggest problem. Yeah, that was the most problematic mon.
And then we have Magna. I've noticed a lot of this like Steel Beam like nuke from Hannah on Magna. I don't dislike it. Especially when you can get like Sturdy guaranteed to like basically get like one nuke on a Pokemon. I think it's really strong.
Yeah.
Really just erase the threats. Let's get into the battle. I think that Toxic on Bird of Malice early is really good.
I do get the boots off early, which is nice, and then I U-turn.
And that's a really good Flash Fire Absorb.
Oh no, LEP.
Really fucking good. Like it actually just walls so well. And there's the balloon.
Yeah.
Gone. Which I mean, to be fair, you brought it for Venusaur, and like
No.
Venusaur's not here, so it's like.
Yeah, I brought it for Venu, and there's no Venu. Yeah, I think Toxic's pretty free to click there.
I think it's a good knockoff because I think Anna's expecting the switch, which I think is correct to expect.
Mm-hmm. Actually, this eject pack is so good in this specific match here.
Magneton come in, forces you out. Good. I mean, that's a really strong swap, though. Get spikes up.
Because I thought the Azelf was coming in, and my only attacking move was Earthquake.
Well played. I mean, it's also not bad to get up. Yeah, I think this is a great angle for Gouging Fire. Losing that leftover hurts so much. It really does, because you don't have Morning Sun. That still does damage. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Battle of the Dogs.
Turtle v Dog.
I was expecting a Doxbun switch. Which that has a chance to Oko Doxbun, which would have been really great.
That doesn't help. Oh, like that's some damage. Jesus Christ. I think you're both expecting a swap. I mean, I feel like, yeah, this had...
no, I collect Scorching Stance.
I think
Like, Scorching Stance hits like everything but Azel.
Swap. Yeah, I think I will say Doxman having Wish as well is super nice for this matchup. That's really bad. I mean, I think this is the issue with the team Hannah has brought. Nothing can really absorb a Toxic. Like, the fact that there is no Venusaur to like just like come in and be like, actually, you can't Toxic me. Sorry. Is like, oh shit.
And Zama, honestly, Zama like does its job there of just absorbing flare blitzes.
Defensively, did you bring max defense?
I did. I was max defense.
Yeah.
And there's a lovely little Lapras kill.
Lapras has been very good this season.
Lapras has been so good.
That's just dirty. I mean, I feel like at this point she's got to know that it's like, yeah, that's damage. That's chip. That, like, you just, yeah. I mean, I think that's a good swap or a good expectation because now you can flip turn. Okay, never mind. You can't flip turn, but this thing absorbs. This thing absorbs it so well. Look at this damage. Look at this damage. Oh my god! It's such a good dog. It's such a good puppy.
Yeah.
He is.
Good boy. Or girl.
She is.
Unfortunately, I think...
That's GG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh!
Well, you're not hustle, so you're not going to miss.
Actually, I think you're really smart. Because, like, I think you can maybe be able to live a Leaf Blade with a little bit more HP. No, never mind. Oh,
it was a roll.
And, like, because of this set...
This is what you mentioned with the Steel Beam.
That's, like, what's really nice about it. With the, like, the Sturdy Boots combo specifically, it guarantees you can get that cleanup. Unfortunately...
Yeah. And then at this point...
So that's GG. I think Candace had a tough time this season. That was actually a tough battle.
Just, like, it's one of those battles where I don't know what Hannah could have done to win. Unless I, like, horribly misplayed.
I think that is the issue with this Sun team is, like, I feel like... I don't know. It feels... Because it's, like, there's some really good Sun abuses, but the team doesn't really revolve around Sun, I feel. In that, like... And that feels weird to say as, like, a bad thing. It's like, I don't know, like, it's I guess it's a question of, like, why is the Sun team failing, but the Rain team is working? You know, this has definitely not been Hannah's season. It's a shame to see, because I thought this team was very scary looking at it when we first started the season.
Yeah, she's had a hard schedule.
Yeah, she's had to fight quite a few good players.
And I'm curious what you would think for MVP for this battle, because I think, really, mine felt like a team effort.
I kind of want to say, like, not Lapras.
It definitely felt like a team effort. I think
it might be Typhlosion.
I think it's between Typh and Claude, since Claude creates a lot of pressure whenever it hits the board.
I think this team...
I was gonna say, actually, I would also. I think it's between Claude, Typhlosion, and Lapras is like a third, but I think it's Typh or Claude.
Because I feel like with Flashfire, Typhlosion is able to create so much offense or like defensive pressure, like on the same level as Clodsire in this matchup, where the two.
Yeah, I think you can give it to Typhlosion. Typhlosion obviously is the one that came in and like won the game at the end. I know Claude also. Claude actually got a couple kills of Toxic.
It kind of just picks him up like cutely like that. Anyways, moving on, we move to the other side of the bracket where we have, frankly, what I thought was like a very shocking battle: Ben versus Andro. I'm going to have to say good things about a Ben prep for once, and that feels weird to say. Love you, Ben.
Now, Ben's been cooking.
Some of them have not been good cooks, but...
Hey, I'm gonna defend Ben here. Everything Ben's done has made more sense than that Zapdos.
It makes more sense than bacon. How about we put it that way? Let's put it that way.
Listen here.
I'm sorry, Bo. I love it, but at the same time, nothing else has raged Julia like that.
I can think of a few things. I can think of something that very, very, very much raged me more.
Fuck.
Don't you remember, Lex, the Earthquake Choice Specs Typhlosion we saw?
Go.
Oh.
Okay, but that wasn't in this league.
That was not in this league, but that did hurt me.
It hurt me when Julia told me about it.
So the one thing I'm still... Ben's been trying to make Curse Quagsire happen. Please stop trying to make it happen, Ben. I don't like it. I really don't.
It's not a thing.
Especially when Quagsire is so good defensively. Please.
Here, Ben, here's the secret. Look at my Clodsire sets. Make them for Quagsire.
Ironically, though. Let's go over the teams though before we go to the in depth. Andro's brought Heatran, Slowking, Titan, Megaltaria, Lando Incarnate, and Morpeko. Ben has brought Volcarona, Bibarel, Quagsire.
The Bibarel has shown up. Like, this Bibarel has actually, like, actively
Quagsire,
shown up.
Komala, Mega Mawile, and Moltres. Okay.
Sorry, can we look back at that
Look,
Moltres
Ben has
set
been
real
the
fast?
king of, like, low tiers,
Again,
I think.
I don't like these two.
Okay, that's expert belt. I thought that was a focus
I don't
sash.
like Fire Wrath Shadow Ball. I really don't. Especially.
I don't think you need Ghost and Dark.
Is there anything on this team that hits that? Is there like a fight type or something that? I guess no, because like you hit Starfetch with Air Slash. There's nothing that it really would be for. Like there's really nothing I can really see you bringing it for, and I dislike it for that regard. It feels like you've wasted a new slot. I actually really like the Kamala set. Like unironically, I think Kamala's really good here. That's a Mawile set. Oh.
I love AV. I think AV Kamala is
I
crazy.
don't like max speed Mawile.
Yeah, I think you want it to be bulky because you're running Sucker Punch on it anyway.
I don't hate the barrel set, actually, unironically.
No, that's like a perfectly fine B-Barrel. I actually think like
What does
Sash
Apple do again?
B-Barrel, double stat boosts.
Changes.
Or stat changes.
Sword Stance goes from +2.
So a SD is ×3.
I don't like the bulky Volcarona either, unless it is specifically so you can survive like a certain hit and then set up. If it's not, I feel like you're going to be outsped by a lot of things, aren't you? Because you don't have speed EVs. Volcarona is not super fast.
I think it's stranger when there is a clear mon you can switch Volcarona into, because this is the Titan on the other end.
Like Titan actually can't really threaten Volk, like even with Terra. Or Slowking. Like these are two excellent mons for you to set up on. I don't know.
Ivan Lando really threatens it.
Yeah, no, you're right. Like, there's actually a lot of things that are like, kind of like setup fodder for it.
Actually, what on this team can hit Volcarona? Is it like explicitly just
Power Gem
Heatran?
I mean, Scald from Slowking isn't exactly nice to take.
But this has one. Okay, there are
Galataria
two total super effective hits into Volcarona on this entire team.
Like kind of just want. I think Power Herb Solar Beam is a tech. I don't know if I like it though. Also, I'm gonna be honest. Into Ben's team, oh wait, no, never mind. Flash Fire is for Volcarona. What am I saying? Never mind.
And also, so the Solar Beam lets you like
no,
kill
that's what it's
Quag,
for.
because Quag is like such an obvious switch in Heatran. So I actually like that. That's like specific, like you bring it for that one specific purpose, and if it does that purpose, then it's like goated.
That's pretty standard Lando set. I don't like Fake Out on like most Pokemon. I think Fake Out on like 99.9% of Pokemon is bad, really bad. Morpeko is one of them.
I think you like have to have Stab on Fake Out.
Only Pokemon that can like get stabbed from it, I think, can run Fake Out. Ambipom, Megalop. List ends there.
The only other use I really see for a Fake Out is like stalling out screens if you need to, honestly.
This is a snow team.
Exactly. As such, this
You
wouldn't
don't
be
wanna
a
be
team that
stalling
wants
out.
to.
Turns. No, my other issue with it as well. Yeah, it's like if you can stall out like Toxic and stuff, then yes. But like, there's no Toxic on this team. You would be losing snow turns if you're trying to like use it as a win con with Titan. Feels really bad in that regard, actually. I mean, like the only other thing I would say it's good for is if you can guarantee kill rate threshold with another one of your moves, or like a move on your team with that. But I don't think so, because I think Andro said exactly what it was for. And yeah, Andro said exactly what it was for. It was to like deal with Galv. Fake out plus rapid spin plus knockoff would apparently kill Galvantula. But like,
that's like 3 turns to kill one mon.
Could you just knock off rapid spin and rapid spin again if it tries to set webs again? Or actually Aura Wheel. Or like
I honestly,
knock off
I would
Aura
also
Wheel
say
would
it doesn't really feel worth it.
Knock off Aura Wheel rapid spin would actually be better. Actually, wait, yeah, because then something else switches in, but you'll outspeed it now because you have the +1 from Aura Wheel, so then you can rapid spin on that and let Morpeko die. That feels way better for dealing with Galvantula. I don't know. It feels cheesy at best. Because especially in that time, it's like, how do you know that Galvantula doesn't just click Bug Buzz? Anyways, let's get into battle.
This also just doesn't feel like a team that really prompts an auto bring of Galvantula.
I agree, it's a pretty slow team outside of Snow. Like this is not the Pokemon you want to be. I like, come on, Ben. We gotta stop with these curses. Please just bring like physically bulky on this guy. Oh. No.
Oh dear.
I do love his Moltres name. Oh, goodbye, Phil. Also, wait, I just realized it wasn't Intimidate on for base mobile.
Yeah, he hasn't done that at a lot, actually. I think it's like, it might be one of those situations where you're just auto-putting Mega Mawile into the builder.
Ben, here's a free tip. Put Intimidate as its base ability, so that way you always get a guaranteed Intimidate off before you Mega. I mean, yeah, like, again, this thing, as we said, it's probably kind of for you to, like, Terra into. Or not Terra, set up into. And, like, look how much health you get back as well. Like, that's so lovely. And what swaps? Actually, yeah, this is swaps in. And I was like, as soon as I saw Kamala come in here, I'm like, oh, Andro's gotta be ready for that. And I didn't see that swap. I'm like, oh, that's really bad. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kamala gets so many good moves.
You just can't underestimate
I don't dislike the
it.
body slam there. You're trying to fish for a para, and I think Kamala has served its parrot, its purpose. Yeah, if that were bulky, it lives. I do think it's looking rough into this. That is and I don't necessarily like hate Volcarona like coming in here, but like again, because we don't have speed in
the quiver was bulky.
We get outsped. That's a really really like must-have burn though. That's chip. That's a lovely little attack boost. Bye. And like, but here's the thing. This.
Wait, is this game?
Here's my issue though. It's like, we have this weird ass Morpeko set. Why didn't we just send it in to deal with this now?
Why didn't we just click the fake out button?
With the focus sesh we have.
Why do we sack a Landorus when there's a delightful Morpeko?
Why did we do that to start? And I'm like, oh, okay, never mind, it wins now because it just clicks Aura Wheel.
But yeah, if you had Aura Wheel, you could actually like fight against this now.
But like, I think like it was still very much winnable for Andro. I think he sacrificed Lando for no reason, and that lost him the battle because now he has nothing that can really kill Moltres. Like I was waiting for an Aura Wheel to be clicked, and then I see Rabbits from last. I'm like, Is that MVP Barrel?
Barrel!
I would be fine with an MVP barrel.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But yeah, no, Vibero put in work. Next we have Jommy versus Evan. They went pretty early, didn't they? No, they did not. I'm a liar.
I believe so.
But they just nuts and sets. Oh, wait, no. This is Evan's set. Yeah. Evan has brought Tapu Koko, Galarian Darmanitan, Typhlosion Hisui, Gastrodon, Scizor, and Hawlucha. Evan or not, that's Evan's team, sorry. Jommy has brought Typhlosion, or Talonflame, Melodic, Flygon, Mega Venusaur, Melmetal, Aurora Vs. I feel like this has been like Jommy's like kind of like standard team. It's solid. It's really solid, but like it feels like definitely what they're bringing the most.
I was gonna say that's a Tapu Koko set. That's a Darm set. I think I would like to see maybe Scarf, but I get the band.
I mean, this is a pretty slow team he's up against.
What?
It's like
I would have liked the Scarf just for
so you don't have to be Flygon and Talonflame, but you have to beat everything else. So I think it's kind of fine actually for like for that much damage.
Gracium Z Solar Beam on Typhlosion is interesting because I don't know. It hits melodic, yeah. That's like a big thing.
I like Gastrodon set. I like Amazing Arl here.
That's a Gastrodon set.
No bullet. I mean,
Defog Scissor is
Swarm. I mean,
interesting.
I get it. Like, you don't really run Bullet Punch for this battle, I think. Like, it lets you have Aromatisse, but, like, nothing else. It's actually really bad into, like, this, and this.
Yeah.
And this...
But Defog gets rid of your own electric terrain.
I think that's fine, though, because you have a really good setter. Also, this is spec, which I think is super good. Because here's the thing. You're not really abusing the electric terrain. Like, Tapu Koko will when it's out.
Yeah.
And this just needs it up for one turn to get going.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's like I think it's actually kind of fine. How much Chip is? That's Chip. Good Toxic. I feel like maybe Jommy should have Terra'd there. I don't know. Is it Terra Steel? Holy shit!
Oh my god.
That is what we call a ban.
Okay! Sure! Yeah, you just let...
Garm shows up, kills two things. Refuses to elaborate.
That's gotta be a misclick, right?
It's odd.
That's Chip. Because now you just go into Tapu Koko, right? Yeah. I like that name, Christmas Future.
Oh.
And this is just... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no.
Oh, dear.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
Hawlucha has hit the field.
Wait, never mind. You can't kill this thing.
Oh, it can if it doesn't click cover.
Nope. Nope, no more goings for you. No, no,
on.
no.
And it can't even be flame body because you already toxicked it.
Okay, I think that's fine. I think that's fine because I think you're expecting. You don't know if it's going to Terra Steel or Terra Flying. And like now that Talonflame's dead, you actually don't need the Unburden boost. Oh my god.
That's a
Like
good
now,
trade.
yeah, here he comes again. Oh no no, no 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 no. Oh no.
Yep,
Still
it's now just
outspeeds
faster than
Milotic,
everything.
so like, I think
It's
Milotic
game.
is
No, it's
fine,
game.
right?
Venusaur
Yeah.
dies as well. Look, ready, ready. Is that Typhlosion? Or not Typhlosion?
It's that Shrimple.
Yeah, it's assuming Typhlosion, which never hit the
Yeah,
field.
that's a Holo.
That's a Halucha
like,
game.
It did. Oh, like...
There is also Garm. Garm did like show up and kill a Melmetal.
Won the game.
Yeah.
I feel like Scizor really contributed.
Scizor, which never even hit the field. Right, next we have Eli versus Poke. This was actually a really interesting battle for me to watch, and because I felt both of them, or I've like seen into the minds of both of them, as the season's gone on. I don't think we have sets. Oh yes, we do. So on Ellie's side, we have Mega Gallade, Greninja, Duraludon, Rotom Heat. You know, the four you've seen like every week since they've been brought. Palossand and Vaporeon. On Poke's team, we have Iron Valiant, Thundurus, Revavroom, Jellicent, Garganacl, and Gligar. I think these are both solid teams for what they brought. I think this feels like a pretty standard team on Poke's side. Nothing really like sticks out to me. I think that's not to say it's bad. It's really fucking good. I think Scarf Val is like the big thing to take a look at. Like Scarf Special Val, which I think is really strong into Ellie's team, especially because this is max defense Vaporeon and not max special defense. I think it makes, which I think kind of was a misplay on their behalf. I feel like I would have really liked max Spadef Vaporeon because it really gives, you don't really have a special wall on this team, and I think that is a big issue, like looking at what you have here. And we talked to the battle. Oh no, it's got a balloon. I feel like the Shadow Ball is not a bad play there, because it does actually, like, you get chip. That's a very lucky Toxic Miss. And yeah, I feel like Jellicent is, like, kind of expected to come out here. I kind of would have minded, like, oh, never mind, you have nothing to deal with it. Yeah, it makes sense for Poke. Just keep it in, because, like, you have to hard switch. And Jellicent is going to give Ellie's team issues. Like, look at that damage. I mean, I feel like that's not the right play. Like, now that you know it's going for hexes, I think what Ellie needs to do is, like, go swap into Greninja. Okay, yeah, that is correct. Oh, I guess that's the big thing to look out for. This is Scarf Switcheroo Greninja. I kind of want to, like...
That is fun.
Going for the Switcheroo there. Because, like, you can't really... Like, I don't think you can really bring Vaporeon out because, like, you're kind of fucked. Like, you can't... Vaporeon can't really do anything to this because you don't have Toxic.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I think that is nice to get a little bit of recovery for Greninja. That is chip. Like, you do threaten kills. It has to switch into Revavroom, I think. Because nothing can really take an Ice Beam on this team. And now you pop the balloon, which is really, really good. I think Palisand's a fine switch in because it is the max bulk. So kind of, yeah, you force out Revavroom and waste a turn setting up. Really nice for you. Unfortunately, you can't really, like, profit off it because they just go for Defog. You gotta know this switch is coming. Which they do. They go for the Wish, which I think is really, really nice here. And now you just switch out, right? Yep. Okay. I think Greninja's excellent switch in here. You're happy to take that heal up. And if this went for if Scald, okay, not as good. But actually, now you have a counter to it. Because now you turn into Vaporeon, and now you force Jellicent out. Thunderous, okay. Wish, yep. And you just go into Palisand. I think that's fine. You lose the Wish, but like, you've denied Thunderous its escape. How much does that do? That does not do a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really strong from the momentum
side
things.
So that can be kind of scary. Yeah, I think sacrificing Duraludon's fine here. It's not really got the health to really do much. And you force this out because it's got Ice Beam. But look at its health now. Look at its health. You can just click Ice Beam. You got to kill Revavroom. And then Greninja's in such a good spot.
Yeah.
Yes.
However,
indeed. And as soon as I saw, I will say, I'm gonna pause for a second. As soon as I saw this was Special Valiant, I was like, oh, fuck. Because I saw Ellie's team.
one of the
And when you have nothing that can really deal with, you don't have a special wall, it's like this will create an issue.
I think prior Rotom should have been the switch in instead of Pylo. I understand trying to predict a fighting type move.
Yeah.
You know, it's risk versus reward there.
I mean, that's the thing. You don't know if it's going to go for fighting type move or if it's going to go for fairy type move. You're predicting.
But ultimately, the logic in my head is just you potentially get Pylo in for free.
That's fair. Yeah. That's such a good wish, though. That is such a good wish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you take those. Does this go for one now? No, it just goes for Moonblast. Yeah, because Moonblast can click with, like... And I was like, oh, that's game. As with this being physical Vaporeon. Or maybe it's not. Because you live the Moonblast. Yeah, I think if you go for, like, Scald, you'll get the Wish Healing. And that was not good. I mean, actually, I get the idea. I get the idea here. Because this does have Sludge Bomb, and I think it's a roll to kill. Never mind, it's not a roll to kill, but if you poison... So if you poison, it dies next turn. You let Vaporeon die. You have Palisand, you have Greninja, and you have Gallade, and I think that can clean up the other three. So...
Plus, you still have another opportunity to potentially get a Wish over to, Pylo.
Unfortunately, without Water Shuriken, you're kind of just fucked because you can't get out of your Dark type on Greninja. So without that poison, it's GG. I mean, that's a prayer. You didn't get lucky. I think, yeah, even then, you at least get another kill.
I find it sort of interesting that there was a risk of a switch there, since agility would have actually changed the entire game right there.
I'm pretty sure this dies too.
If it had agility.
Did it? No, it did not. Like, I'm pretty sure. Let me check.
Or did the Glade have it?
Not.
If Gallade had agility, you would bump yourself up to like 700 speed.
Yeah, that's true, but it did not have agility.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, from the hypothetical.
It was a hypothetical.
Because I found that the Jellicent switch was rather risky.
It is. So it was actually a roll to kill. It was a roll to kill. Oh wait, with Stealth Rocks on the side. Never mind. Yeah, that crit did not matter. That's what I thought while watching. I was like, wait, did that crit matter? No, it didn't. That's unfortunate.
Is this? I feel like this could be Jelly.
I think it's Valiant.
Honestly.
I think it's Valiant.
I was gonna say, I mean, Valiant, how many Moonblasts did Valiant actually click? Oh, like 10. It clicked a lot of Moonblasts.
Turns it clicked Moonblasts. And like it just created so much pressure into Ellie's team as well, where there was really no answer.
Yeah, I think it's that or Jelly, but I can definitely see it being Val.
But Jelson basically got neutered once he got choice scarfed.
Yep.
Yeah, I think this is a Valiant.
I think Val is contender for
won the game.
MVP, in all honesty. What do we think? Like,
it's up there with Roaring Moon.
Yeah.
I think it's Roaring Moon.
It is. But like, I think so far it's like Iron Valiant, Roaring Moon, or Roaring Moon, Iron Valiant, and fucking Bibarrel. Can we give it to Bibarrel just because of funny? I mean, we've still got a battle to go. We've still got 2 battles to go. And one of these is a heater. So up next we got Parker versus Bush.
Let's go Parker. Let's go Parker.
Apparently this is I remember Parker messaging me about this afterwards. And also but watching the battle I'm not going to say what Parker said because like I don't know what he meant. I'm confused about like the moment he says in this battle that it was what it was. Unfortunately, we don't have calcs, or we don't have sheets for this battle. That's a shame.
Parker was in here for a second earlier, so I'm thinking if he's around for his battle. Yep, I don't know because he was around for a bit. So I don't know if he is now. Okay. Oh yeah, he's on vacay.
Just on.
Because that's why we're scheduled for the weekend.
Yeah.
For a league.
Exact for the weekend for a league as well, I think. Or for a year, yeah, for week 8. Oh, by the way, congrats to you two thank you to you two for doing your battle early.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I accidentally built early just by like looking at the team, so we just kind of hopped in and did it.
Yeah, I was honestly just like, why not get it out of the way so I have mostly a free week.
Alright, yeah, Parker is not here, so we can start.
Alright, yeah, so we don't. So Parker's team is Mega Diancie, Houndstone, Skarmory. Oh, I have his team. I do, because he DMs me his team asking for thoughts. Yeah, okay. Okay, I do have his team, kind of. I think...
As we're saying, Gigalith, Garchomp, Sceptile, and Bushie's team consists of...
So Gigalith, Garchomp, and Sceptile, and Bushie's team is Golden Go, Hydreigon, Big Chicken, Moltres, Verbombi, Lycanroc, and Dugong. This is a team with one change. And that is that instead of Crunch, Garchomp has Liquidation. So I can explain why Parker made that change. Parker had Crunch in case of like Air Balloon on Golden Go and he didn't want to click Earthquake. I suggested he change it to Liquidation because he'd hit Claydol for more damage and it would still break the like balloon regardless. I love.
Plus, you have the chance of. Oh wait, no, both have defense drops.
I love the AV. I've been loving this AV Gigalith because it's actually like such a good special check, especially when this team doesn't really care about sand. That's a Scarf set. That's I dig the Rock Polish Mega Diancie. That's a Houndstone set. I fuck with it so much. And I really like Leaf Storm Grass MZ because it's basically a one-time nuke twice.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same idea with Z Solar Beam on the Sweet Explosion.
It's more damage on the Z move.
Yep, yeah. You can actually do it twice.
Let's jump into the battle. I don't know. Parker's been building like really well. Like I have been like giving him suggestions and help, but like also wait, hang on, we gotta talk. That is a fucking cook from Sam.
Oh, that's...
Like, actually, such a genius, well-played move. 10 out of 10.
That is...
No notes. Like, that is so well done. You know, especially if you, like, it's like, Verbombi is a good lead anyway. Mega INC is kind of a counter to that. You turn your counter against them. It's so good.
Yeah, now you can click webs, and they can't click rocks.
Yeah, especially against your sash.
And your sash.
So it guarantees you webs. No, it's a fucking cook. It's a fucking cook. Rabambi has done its purpose, though. Although, watch this. Ready? Oh, that's actually a really important crit. That's actually a really important crit.
That's a very good crit.
But that is the power of AV Gigalith. And look! See?
Holy moly.
Because now you just send in... I mean, that does suck, but, like... If this had a flash can, that could have been a problem. The Spatak drop? No. This dog is so chunky. And then, bye High Dragon. Sirloin. That's Chip. Yeah,
that's a good name.
Oh, damn, Jesus Christ, that didn't kill. I feel like.
And Dugong's chunky.
Sacrifice Mega Dynasty. At this point, it's done its purpose. Oh yeah, Parker's clearly predicting the Moltres switch in, which I think is valid. Yeah.
Yeah, very valid.
Oh my God, Scar makes such a good swap here. Jesus Christ, that was resisted. Oh, that's not good. Thank God it didn't defog.
Wait, that thing gets T-Bolt? That's crazy.
Coverage moves are like T-Bolt, Earth Power, Power Gem. Yes, it does.
It doesn't get Earth Power. Are you sure? Because I tried to run it today and it said Goldango doesn't get it.
I swear it does.
Doesn't.
Wait. No.
It gets
I
Psyshock.
swear this thing has Earth Power. I swear it.
I did too. I had it on my prep dock and then it doesn't get it.
Fuck! I swear it had Earth Power. What? Huh? Fuck. I might be crazy. I might... Oh my God. Huh. Oh, it might have been Thunder Power was just... Thunderbolt was just like the cover. Oh, that's gonna do like nothing. Yeah. God. Yeah, Moltres is chunky. Bye-bye. Oh, bye! I think... Oh...
Nope.
I think
Goodbye,
this is where
Sirloin.
he trolled, where he forgot about rocks, but I don't know how that's a troll exactly. Like, I don't know how it would have looked, because he has no removal now. Might as well let it. I mean, yes, it's differential. I mean, that's a really good fucking swap in. Also, really good adaptation with the, or like really good Terra. Houndstone has like actually been putting in work, and I think
that's a good dog.
Really appreciate this dog because I think it is unironically another MVP nominee. It's that or Garchomp, but Garchomp just kind of just gets kills.
It's up there. I definitely think, like, when it comes to All-Pro for the season, and Houndstone getting a vote.
I really
for
hope
that,
Parker
for sure.
nominates. I really hope, like, I think Parker has, like, really good, like, these 5 are really good nominees for Parker, and I think Parker should nominate these 5 for All-Pro. Like, the Mega Diancie, Houndstone, Skarmory, Gigalith, and Garchomp. I think they have been doing him so solid. Are they his most like, brought? Yes. Yeah, they are. And, like, you can see why. Like, Tentacle's also been doing well, but I think Houndstone especially is such a good shout. It has been playing out of its fucking mind. I think Houndstone won this battle. I think it did, because, like, I think Lycanroc can clean up if it's not Terra Fairy and like it doesn't like perform like that.
Yeah, I think you gotta give it to that dog.
This battle. Has tonight been a night of good dog? Yeah,
Let's go, Parker. Let's go, Parker.
Good dogs. I think that was really a hype match. I don't know if I'd say Bushie threw. I mean, he kind of did. Because, like, I guess, I don't know if he had, like, Iron Head or something. I guess that could have been, like, helpful in dealing with it. But, like, I don't know. Or I guess you just, no, you swap the Golden Go. That's what you do. And then you just make it rain a turn early. And then your dog can clean up Garchomp. I guess that's a throw. And then we have, oh, this is a battle of all time. Did you guys watch this one? Oh.
No.
So we have Zach versus Violet. We're kind of at like the bottom of both of their divisions. I mean, Violet has Evan below her, and Zach is at the bottom of his. So like, they're towards the bottom. Anyways, on Zach's side, we have Ogerpon Wellspring, Iron Moth, Mega Beedrill, Regieleki, Archeops, and Krokorok. On Violet's side, we have Chien-Pao, Galarian Slowking, Hisuian Arcanine, Suicune, Piloswine, and Heracross. We're mainly going to focus on talking about Zach's team, because there's a few different Pokemon we've really got to talk about. Do you guys see them?
I do. I see a specific rock type bird.
That's not the only one.
Why is it running Meteor Beam?
It's also it's
really funny. There's also counter Ogerpon, which is kind of a.
It's not just counter Ogerpon. Look at those EVs.
Oh, it's bulky.
Yeah.
Interesting. I will be right back, by the way.
Then we have this Krokorok set, which is actually kind of solid. This is Zach's better Tier 5 Dark type. And this is Violet's team. Where are Chien-Pao's shoes? Hearthstone's a interesting bring. I don't dislike it on Hisuian Arcanine, but I kind of would just prefer Joy Scarf, in all honesty. I don't know, I feel like Mamoswine kind of has to, like, always be Eviolite, or else you're not really getting a lot of value out of it. I fuck with the Heracross set. It's a pretty standard Terra Normal Heracross. Signal Beam! Oh, that's for Ogerpon. That's why. I see. Okay. And then that's kind of just like a G-King set. Onto the battle. Is it Max Spit Bulk? Yeah. Yeah, that's a special wall. It's meant to counter like Moth or like Wall Moth. Yeah, really awkward. It's always really awkward when you have to list, like, you have to switch turn 1, you know? And turn 2. Although that kind of actually worked out for Zach, because Violet just went for Protect. Good knockoff. That was really bad. Yeah, that was just like a horrible, horrible series of turns for us. And we just lose Suicune from what feels like nothing. And here we go. And boom. I mean, we lost... It feels like we've lost 2 of our best Pokemon for not a lot of value. So that did like nothing. I will say, I think this being Guts Facade is also kind of good if you were expecting Toxic Brings. Bye. Also, yeah, that still outspeeds. Jesus fucking Christ. Regieleki's a fast Pokemon. Yeah, I think Rox is really good here. I remember seeing that. I was like questioning why it is Boots Mamo. Yeah, Mega Meteor can die. Anyways, we're Crudgelin now. Did we Ivy Crudgel? We Ivy Crudgel? Oh my god! Do it again. Yeah, I feel like Violet's team is so weak to Stealth Rocks. Jesus Christ. Also, ready? Here's the tech. And it fucking misses. I feel like that's just kind of fitting. In the very least, you get the second defense drop, and yeah, this thing just... Oh, we Toxic. We don't kill with Earthquake. Okay. Sure. That's just a chip. That's chip.
I am back. How much cooking have I missed? Oh. Man, if only that... Wait.
No, it's fine.
I was gonna say, the Ogrepon somehow wins in the end.
I think it's MVP Ogrepon. Like, it actually puts in work. It kills this, it kills this, it kills this, it kills this. It got 4 kills. It did its job.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I will say, thank you, Zach, for giving me the ultimate thumbnail of just cooking. And that concludes our battles for tonight. Yeah, it's Roaring Moon. It's Roaring.
It's overall Roaring Moon.
Roaring Moon.
That was some. We had some painful ones this week. We did. We had some tough losses for some people. I wish I had like a list. I guess we can have some small spoilers.
We had a few that like definitely locked people out of being able to really make playoffs. I feel.
Hannah, with your win and Hannah's loss, Hannah is locked out of playoffs.
And Nate.
Yes.
Nate's win. Like, Nate's win was a big one for locking out Hannah.
It didn't matter at all. It matters for Nate in making playoffs. It doesn't matter for Hannah. Hannah still...
Yeah.
Try and rival you. I will say, as you can see, two people have all their matches done. I guess we'll spoil a little bit, because I can see Leah, after her Week 8 match, Leah did forfeit the league, decided not to play her last game, which gave Maggie the forfeit win. So normally Nate would need to basically fight for a tiebreaker. Nate would need to 6-0 both these weeks. However, Maggie has extended an offer. If Nate does win both matches, she will play the tiebreaker regardless. The offer has been approved. So if Nate wins both matches, they can fight for a tiebreaker. If they lose both matches, they're out though. Or they lose a single match, they're out. And that ends their season.
Yep, yeah. Time to sweat, Nate.
Unfortunately, I think technically Aurora can catch up to me, but it's very unlikely. So I think I have, technically speaking, I have locked second seed, which is, unfortunately, means I can't lock, with my loss to Nate, I can't lock against Lex regardless, but, however, especially with Lex's Week 8 win, which I guess, again, might spoiler, but who fucking cares? I guess the big thing to look for is, I mean, there's an advantage to being second seed in your group. If you're really scared of the person above you, you don't have to fight them round 2, because you'll be guaranteed to be seeded against a different one. So, I'm guaranteed to at least miss you for 2 rounds of playoffs, Lex.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I think
the Alola division is still very interesting because Ellie and Johnny are still sort of in this predicament where one win from either of them really changes
Honestly,
the landscape there.
That one win for anyone puts them in a good spot if the other two aren't doing well.
So it's Eli versus Andro, Jommy
Zach
versus
is also 2 and
Poke,
5.
and Eli versus Parker, and Jommy versus Violet. Because they're fighting Kalos right now. Which those are the two like kind of wild card divisions. I feel.
Kalos unlocked though now. The issue is like
Parker is definitely
I don't see a world where Parker doesn't make it. At least he might not end up first seed depending on how it goes, but I think he's guaranteed to always make it.
What?
Yeah, because he's got more wins than Violet has like losses.
Oh,
he's tied,
yeah,
like,
no, it
wins
is impossible for Aurora to catch up because she can only be 4 and 5. Yeah, no, I've locked second seed. Oh yeah. Oh, what am I saying? I still think.
Yeah, Parker's guaranteed to make it because the best Violet can do is 4 and 5. The worst Parker can do is 5 and 4.
Let's put that in announcements because that's the only other person that's locked so far, I think. Oh wait, no, Guy and Pho have. Because Bushie and Ben still haven't either.
Yeah, Parker is playoff locked.
I think it's actually fucking incredible for Parker to be locked playoffs when he had not a good season last season where he went 0-8 to then be locking playoffs all in week 7, first in your division as well, most likely. Really impressive.
First division as of now, but you cannot finish worse than third.
No, it's actually really impressive. But yeah, that'll include it for this week. We have our MVP. The weekly MVP has been posted. Congrats to Pho for winning Mon of the Week. And we'll see you all when we do week 8.